Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm getting ready to use the blower here. I haven't used this for about 6 months, and it's the first time that I'm going to use it this year and this season. It's spring, and so I wanted to put some fuel in it today, check the oil, and try to start it up. But really the video is on not just this blower, but some other lawn equipment and kind of what you can expect if you haven't started your equipment in months. Maybe the first time of the year, the first start of the season, and what it can be like when it comes to starting 4 cycles, which is what this is, and 2-cycle yard equipment. So I've got some trimmers I'm going to also be starting today, but let's go ahead and try to get this one started. A little background on this: we did buy this new about 5 years ago. It's been a really good blower. It's always started around the first or second pull. Today we're going to go ahead and try that again. I'll put some fuel in it, check the oil. After that, if we can get it started, we'll move on to some 2 cycles. Now this is a 4 cycle if I didn't say that. So yeah, we'll see what we can do with it. I'm going to grab some fuel here. Let's get started. Oil level is right at the middle mark, so we are good on this. Going to use regular fuel, unleaded fuel. There's no fuel in the lines. The primer bulb is right here. So let's put gas in the tank and see if we can start it. This gas has been sitting around for a couple of months, so I want to see what it looks like before using it. Our gas still looks really good here. No water that I can see. So let's go ahead and use this. Okay, each year I kind of forget how to start it, but from what I can remember, need to make sure we've got it in the on position at the top there, and we do. I believe it was left in the run position when I ran it out of fuel, so I'm going to go ahead put it in the choke, and we're going to prime it till we hear fuel get in there, or about 7 times. Nine times. Felt it, pump it. 8 times, so we're at 10 times. Here we go. I'm not going to pull the trigger on this. 1 time. Next up we have this Ryobi 2-cycle trimmer. This is a full crank. This last ran approximately 5 months ago. Ran very well, started really well. Haven't had any issues with this. When I bought this, I did get it used, but it appeared that it didn't have any wear or any use on it. I mean, it looked practically brand new. See, there's no fuel in the lines. Primer bulb. Tank is completely empty. It is a 40-to-1 fuel oil mixture, so, or 50-to-1, I'm sorry. So I don't have any pre-mixed gas and oil. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mix this 2-cycle on a digital scale with my gas. Now you can take this bottle here, 50-to-1 mix ratio for 1 gallon of fuel, and you can take this 2.6 fluid ounces and put it into 1 gallon of gas, and that would be sufficient. So here's the measured gas and oil mixture. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the tank. So let's go ahead and do this. Now I'm going to pull the throttle on this while I attempt to start it. So that's a little bit different than the 4-cycle we saw. All right, 8. I'm getting some gas. 9, 10. Go ahead and put it in the run. Full choke, full choke position. But I'm going to sit back up on the tripod here. All right, let's go ahead and move it to the second middle position. All right, so that was beautiful as well. That couldn't really ask for much more than that. So that's the Ryobi 2-cycle full crank. So next up we have the 4-cycle Ryobi. This is the S430. I did buy this one brand new. It's the only one that I did buy new. I bought this about 3.5 years ago. It's ran really good. It's always started, the first pull or two. Been, really reliable. Probably my best trimmer here that I have. Last time it was started was about 9 months ago. That's when I changed the oil in it. So 4-cycle, again, we're just going to use gas in the tank, no mixture. I am going to check the oil level before attempting to start it. Let's do that. Okay, we're about midway. We should be good. Okay, so no gas has been in the tank for about 9 months. When I did use it last, ran all the gas out, left it in run. See, the lines are dry, primer bulb's dry. Let's go ahead and add some gas to start it. This one is going to be started just about like the full crank 2-cycle. Okay, I'm not getting any fuel in the primer. We're at 10. I'm going to go ahead and go to 11. All right, I'm getting fuel at 11. We're going to go to 12. I'm going to go lucky 13 here. Putting it into full choke. Pulling the throttle. Another really easy start. Really nice trimmer. I've always enjoyed using this trimmer. Got a nice sound to it. Love the straight shaft. Here we are now with another 2-cycle. This is the Troy Bilt TB22. This was started about 2 months ago. I had a brush blade on it. Before that, it was started 2 months prior to that, so it's only been started twice since I've had this. I did buy this used. Both the times that I used it as an edger the first time 4 months ago, and then as that, with the brush blade on it 2 months ago. Seemed to start pretty good both of those times, but yeah, I'm not that familiar with it. I don't know the the history of it necessarily, how old it is, or how it was used before I got it. But of course, there's nothing in the primer bulb here. So let me grab my gas can. Once again, with the 2-cycle, we're going to have to mix the oil and the gas. I've got my 2-cycle oil here. Poured out some gas, you see there. I'm going to mix this one 40-to-1, so I'm going to have to go to the scale, measure that out. Again, you can buy this stuff pre-mixed if you wanted to. I just don't have any of that. Another thing, when you do use unleaded fuel, make sure that you don't have any more than 10% ethanol. It's best probably not to have any ethanol, but yeah, you don't want to have any more than 10%. So I'm going to go to the scales, I'm going to mix this stuff up, and I'll get right back. Alright, so here is my 40-to-1 mixture. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the tank. Our primer bulb was full at 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just go with 9. Full choke. Middle. Okay, that was the hardest one to start. Does need some adjustment, it sounds like. I've never adjusted it. However, it it will run, and it's very usable like that. It is idling. So that's going to be it for that one. Well, there it is for the first starts of 2022. My yard machines that I use here. These are actually the A list. We're not even going to get into the B list. Maybe another video. But yeah, these have all been, these 3 particular here have been really good. This guy's kind of new here. Does need a little bit of adjustment, but it ran like that last time, so it should be fine the way it is right now for a while anyway. So again, the 4 cycles started first and second time, first and second pulls. 2 cycles require a little more pulling as far as preparation. It's always easier just to put fuel in the tank. For me anyway, to just put fuel in the tank and check the oil. These require, oil, gas mixture, of course. You can buy that pre-mixed. So all of these are really good machines. Thank you for watching the video. Until next time, have a great day. Take care.